Rudolf Steiner developed this threefold educational model on three different levels. He considered the threefold nature of the human being from the point of view of spirit, from the point of view of soul, and from the point of view of the physical etheric body. He said that the biggest error that has crept into modern education worldwide was to teach the outcomes of intellectual content only. This happened over a period of time. This didn't just happen. In fact, this possibility of the intellectual content being to the level that it is now, he said, were only developed from the Renaissance. During the Middle Ages and way back to Rome and Greece, there has always been a certain amount of imaginative ability with human beings. They always could think with the imagination. The ability to think purely intellectual is scarcely 400 years old, according to Rudolf Steiner's research. Let me read it further there. The fact that it has taken thousands of years in human development to arrive at this level of intellectual ability and content is ignored. In other words, if we educate a child only out of the intellectual content and do not take into consideration that there is an evolution of consciousness in the child, that if we simply bring to the child intellectual content, say in the nursery school, we are ignoring the fact that the child has evolved over a period of time through various cultural epochs and through various stages of consciousness. This consciousness goes from cultural epoch to cultural epoch. And if we go further back, say to the Egyptian times, we find that people lived in a very powerful imaginative content. This is a mythological content. Rudolf Steiner researched the mythical content of ancient cultures. And he said that most of the thinking ability that Egyptians had came through the fact that they had this powerful imaginative content, and that the myth was the imaginative content of ancient clairvoyant consciousness. And through this imaginative content, people could think. They could think their way in to the realities around them on the physical world, but with a frame of reference always to this huge imaginative content which we have inherited today as mythology. The faculty for creative lateral thinking, says Rudolf Steiner, is no longer challenged or developed. Only route learning of intellectual content as an outcome are taught. And he said that what we should do is to take into consideration these ancient cultural epochs, because they are mirrored in the awakening child, and find an appropriate curriculum that will meet that window period of the child.
Thank you for watching this preview. Click here to enjoy the full class, and check out more previews of our Meru University classes with David Christopher Lewis in this playlist.